Each year, Coca-Cola invests massive amounts in advertising, but focuses on selling an abstract idea of happiness, harmony, and unity instead of products. However, beneath this surface, there is a hidden dark side where troubling accusations of disease, droughts, exploitation, and even more sinister actions circulate. Therefore, buckle up as we journey through the mesmerizing history of Coca-Cola, which covers 3 centuries. We will look at this large beverage company transformed into a highly recognizable brand worldwide, even as it faced the significant consequences of its actions. Building an empire involves more than just promoting sugary drinks. It also requires strategically hiding uncomfortable realities from the public. During the late 1800s, society experienced a growing doubt towards conventional medicine, prompting individuals to explore alternative remedies within their own homes. Taking advantage of this trend were savvy business people who created potions and remedies claimed to provide extraordinary health advantages. One of the most infamous examples was Vin Mariani, a mixture of wine and cocaine praised for its believed medical benefits, with frequent consumption. One follower was John Pemberton, a veteran who, after miraculously surviving a nearly fatal injury, struggled with a morphine addiction. Seeking comfort in Vin Mariani, Pemberton, a chemist by profession, began his own quest to develop a comparable elixir. Therefore, French wine Coca was created, eventually transforming into the legendary Coca-Cola. Nevertheless, Pemberton's dreams were quickly derailed by the introduction of prohibition, leading him to modify his mixture without wine, and instead with a higher amount of sugar. The drink, initially called Coca-Cola by Pemberton's colleague, kept its original components, such as coca leaf and caffeine, in its name. Even though Coca-Cola has denied it, there is historical proof that its original recipe did contain small amounts of cocaine. While dealing with declining health and worsening addiction, Pemberton could hardly predict the worldwide success his creation would achieve. After Pemberton's passing, he sold his company to Asa Candler, who swiftly acquired full control of Coca-Cola. Despite controversies surrounding forged documents and destroyed records, Candler propelled Coca-Cola's popularity through aggressive marketing strategies, transitioning from medicinal claims to positioning it as a refreshing beverage for all. Coca-Cola's sales soared. Candler's innovative tactics, including celebrity endorsements and holiday-themed campaigns, solidified Coca-Cola's wholesome image. Embracing emerging technologies like radio and TV, Coca-Cola's reach expanded further. The pivotal move to bottle Coca-Cola, initially dismissed by Candler, proved immensely successful, but also led to contractual challenges and legal battles. Nevertheless, Coca-Cola's exceptional growth was driven not just by its product, but by Candler's visionary marketing initiatives. After the start of World War II, sugar was being rationed, but Coca-Cola requested to be exempt, saying it was a necessary commodity during the war. As a result of Coca-Cola's lobbying and research funding, the government appointed a Coca-Cola executive to the rationing board and gave the company a waiver from sugar rationing. Coca-Cola went as far as to guarantee every soldier a bottle for just 5 cents, establishing a powerful connection between Coke and love for one's country. The company grew internationally during the war, with government support in setting up Coca-Cola bottling facilities abroad. Soldiers who distributed Coke to locals became supporters of the brand, contributing to its quick worldwide spread. Although Coca-Cola had a patriotic reputation, it still provided Nazi Germany with Coke and developed Fanta specifically for the German market, which gained popularity during the war. Certain sources indicate that forced labor from concentration camps may have been utilized in its creation. Fanta's earnings went back to Coca-Cola, and its developer was given a higher position in the company. By 1955, Fanta was being sold by Coca-Cola in many countries, further contributing to its intricate history during wartime. Currently, Coca-Cola is sold almost everywhere in the world, except for Cuba and North Korea. Coca-Cola often emphasizes the mystery surrounding its famous formula, which is said to be kept locked away in a vault for an added level of drama. However, this secrecy is contradicted by the fact that the formula can be easily found on Wikipedia. Surprisingly, Coca-Cola's success doesn't depend only on its recipe. Even if copied, challenging the beverage giant is extremely difficult. Take, for example, a situation in which a teacher suggested providing healthier options, such as fruit juices in school vending machines, but was rejected because of a contract with Coca-Cola that paid the school well to determine what products are available. This strategy is just one part of Coca-Cola's overall plan to attract long-term customers from a young age. Coca-Cola ensures early brand recognition and unwavering loyalty by infiltrating schools, using various marketing tactics such as partnerships with iconic figures like Santa Claus, and strategically placing products in movies. Nonetheless, with growing knowledge about the negative impacts on health from drinking too much soda, Coca-Cola is under more intense examination. Many research studies have connected sugary drinks to weight gain, diabetes, and various health issues, especially among young people. In spite of these disclosures, Coca-Cola remains steadfast in its endeavors by putting in significant resources into lobbying and supporting research to challenge scientific proof, mirroring strategies that are similar to those used by the tobacco industry. In an effort to expand its range of products, Coca-Cola enters new beverage markets, including bottled water. Nevertheless, this growth faces challenges such as allegations of selling expensive bottled water and worries about contamination. Additionally, Coca-Cola's environmental history is criticized for accusations of reducing water supplies and causing pollution in areas facing drought. Coca-Cola is accused of engaging in unethical labor practices, such as being linked to violence against unionized workers in Latin America, amidst health and environmental concerns. However, Coca-Cola's turbulent past is not unusual in the business world, which is filled with ethical violations and scandals. Recognizing Coca-Cola's positive influence is crucial alongside examining its actions and ensuring responsibility for its societal and environmental effects. Back in the early 20th century, amidst the throes of economic turmoil, an intriguing proposition fluttered through the air: the acquisition of Pepsi's burgeoning business by Coca-Cola. It's said that in 1933, an offer as modest as $50,000 was extended towards Pepsi. Yet, in a twist that would resonate through the corridors of corporate history, Coca-Cola chose to decline these overtures. Rather than seeking to merge their paths, Coca-Cola opted for a different route, one fraught with legal entanglements. They embarked on a legal crusade against Pepsi, alleging that the use of the term cola in their advertisements constituted an encroachment upon Coca-Cola's domain. However, this gambit took an unexpected turn. Pepsi, instead of capitulating, launched a counteroffensive, accusing Coca-Cola of employing unfair tactics aimed at monopolizing the market. The clash of titans found its way to the hallowed halls of justice, where the fate of cola hung in the balance. In a decision that reverberated across boardrooms, courts ruled in favor of Pepsi, decreeing that cola belonged to the realm of the generic, free for all to utilize. Thus, what began as a tale of acquisition transformed into a saga of legal wrangling, shaping the contours of the beverage industry for years to come. After failing to purchase Pepsi, Coca-Cola became involved in a prolonged marketing competition. Both companies once used price reductions and discounts to compete, but eventually realized the negative impact on both parties. It's still uncertain if they made a secret agreement. In the end, attention turned to competition in advertising. In the year 1975, Pepsi introduced the Pepsi Challenge, a blind taste test in which participants evaluated Pepsi and Coca-Cola to identify their favorite. Consistently, Pepsi continued to be the top choice, leading the company to use this advantage in their marketing strategies. Although there were doubts at first, separate evaluations validated Pepsi's better taste preference. In the meantime, despite significant marketing endeavors, Coca-Cola experienced a gradual decrease in its market share. In a bid to restore their leading position, Coca-Cola set out on a secret operation to revamp their soft drink. Following extensive testing, they introduced New Coke, which performed better than both the original Coca-Cola and Pepsi in taste tests. Nonetheless, the launch of New Coke caused anger among customers, who viewed it as a betrayal of a cherished symbol. The criticism was so strong that Coca-Cola quickly went back to the original formula, which is now being sold as Coca-Cola Classic. Surprisingly, the initial backlash turned into admiration for the original product, resulting in a spike in sales. Even though the failure happened, New Coke actually reinforced the connection consumers have with the classic Coca-Cola, showing how strong brand loyalty is compared to taste preferences. Coca-Cola's marketing approach is focused on building emotional bonds with customers, highlighting shared memories and nostalgia instead of the actual product. In the end, Coca-Cola continues to thrive because it maintains a favorable brand reputation, even in the face of controversies, focusing on how consumers view the brand rather than just the product itself.